Hello everyone! Today's review is going to be of the Nendoroid Lightning Flash Asuna, everyone's favorite badass girl with a sword. Side note, I know you would all like to argue her badassery when it comes to the second half of the anime, but this Nendoroid does not depict her Titania version, so we're just gonna roll with it. I've noticed that Sword Art Online tends to be one of those animes that you either love or hate. I personally loved it, because it combined romance and action fantasy, which are like my two favorite genres and things in the world, so I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm quite late picking up the Asuna Nendoroid, and I do not have Kirito yet, but I knew when I got her I really wanted to do my own little review on her. Her box is the standard pre-300 Nendoroid box, and the back has your usual photographs of different poses you can put the figure in. She of course comes with your standard Nendoroid base and arm piece, except for she does come with this tinier arm piece that is to hold her SAO home screen accessory. This is the accessory I just mentioned. It is basically a piece of plastic that is meant to replicate the home screen of Sword Art Online when they are in the game. And it attaches to that little arm I just showed you via these two little claw clasps on the back of it. She also comes with her sword in a sheath, and this just attaches to a hole in the Nendoroid's waist, and it attached really easily for me. And this is of course included because we rarely see Asuna without her sword by her side. She also comes with an empty sheath, which makes sense because if you have the Nendoroid holding the sword, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to already be full. And this just attaches exactly like the sheath I just showed you. Of course, it makes sense that Asuna would come with a sword or two, and first of all, she comes with this silver rapier, which I believe is called Lambent Light in the anime. I could be wrong. There's a lot of weapon names in this show. She also comes with this green, clear plastic sword, which I did have to wiki the name of this, but it appears to be called Wind Fleuret. I don't know. I did not keep track of these names. Now we have some actual body posing pieces, and this bent leg piece is the only leg piece she comes with. She also comes with 5 different arm pieces, 4 bent and 1 straight, and 3 of them incorporate fisted hands with holes in the middle, and almost all of these arm pieces are meant to be used with her swords. One of the arm pieces does not come with a hand, the one in the middle that you see there. And one of them comes with a pointing finger for her home screen. Asuna comes with 2 faceplates besides her standard one, and the first one is this super happy, smiling, closed eyes face that really shows her adorable personality, because let's face it, Asuna may be badass, but she is adorable too. The second faceplate is a really determined, I'ma kill you face, and this face is perfect for using with her swords to create sort of battle scenes that can't really be taken seriously because she's an adorable little chibi Nendoroid. I mean, come on. Asuna herself is so adorable. I mean, what Nendoroid isn't really, but she is just chock full of tiny details, which is what I tend to look for in my Nendoroids. Her hair is one of my favorite features because I have always thought Asuna's hair was a really unique hairstyle for anime, something a little different than just straight hair. I love the braided detailing, and then the tiny little ponytail in the back is articulated on a ball joint, and it is shaded really well for a Nendoroid. Alright, that is seriously enough about her hair. Let's look at her adorable Knights of the Blood outfit. This is a super detailed Nendoroid outfit. On my particular copy of this Nendoroid, I could not find any paint out of place on those tiny, thin little red lines, which is really impressive to me, especially on her boots, which are really pretty detailed, and on Nendoroids, they are really small. So kudos to Good Smile for making them so lovely. I also did want to point out that she doesn't come apart right above the legs at the waist area. She comes apart right under the bust where the dividing line of her armor is. And that is honestly all I have to say about Nendoroid Asuna. There are only a couple small drawbacks to her. One of them being that a couple of her arm pieces are really loose in her shoulder joints, and they keep wanting to fall out, which is extremely annoying. But then again, that may just be my particular Nendoroid. She's also pretty loose right under the bust, and her lower torso fell off quite a few times while I was filming this video, but after really shoving it on there, it did start to stay. The other thing you want to keep in mind is that her swords are extremely delicate and fragile, so keep that in mind when handling them. Overall, the Asuna Nendoroid is adorable and a really accurate, chibi-fied depiction of the character. Although honestly, there are really very few negative things to say about Nendoroids nowadays, especially the newer ones. They always just exceed my expectations, and they're just so adorable. I have heard from some people that the Kirito Nendoroid has some paint flaws on his coat, but I guess I won't know that for sure until I get the Kirito Nendoroid, which I intend to do, because otherwise Asuna will just be so incredibly lonely. That about concludes my review on the lovely Asuna Nendoroid, and I hope you enjoyed watching it and that it was informative. So with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!